Alright guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to go over a few different topics. First of all, the game yesterday. Now we got the result that we wanted, but I think we can all admit that that game was very, very, very boring. So I could have fell asleep during that several times. But the one positive I can take from it is that the new players that we are signing seem to be a standard above the players that we previously had. So it's going to be annoying for us because we're not the most patient fans, but we're going to have to be a bit patient. I think over the next two windows, January and the summer, we'll manage to get that standard player throughout our entire squad so that we have two players for every position, or at least have just as strong a starting 11 and then maybe younger players on the bench to come on the last 20-30 minutes of games when things are tied up and they need their experience. But all in all, I think again it was another disappointing performance. The thing that's really bugging me is I cannot see a style of play. I know everybody's saying it, but I really can't see a style of play. Under Gerrard, you could see all that little interlinking triangles, the certain passages he play, the pressing, but it just seems like we're here, there and everywhere. It seems as if Clement's putting on 11 players and just saying go and do what you feel's right at the moment in time. Like we don't seem to have a style, which is annoying because you see teams like Aberdeen and other teams that are lesser than us that have just got new managers and they even look like they've got a style of football and you know exactly what they're trying to do. So I don't understand it. Clement's meant to be a good manager, so why does it seem like the team aren't being coached well? I do not understand it whatsoever. Another thing about that game, the decision by the referee was, people are saying that he was wrong, but I don't believe he is wrong. He goes to blow for a foul, realises where the ball's breaking to and realises he has to continue it and let it play till its conclusion so it can be checked by VAR. People are saying that he was in the wrong because he had his... Sorry guys, moving the camera. Try and get it in a good position. But people are moaning and saying that he put his hand up as if he was going to blow his whistle. Yes, but if you look at, for example, if a player's tripped up in the middle of the pitch and then the referee doesn't think there's going to be any advantage, but the ball breaks, he has his hand there and then he puts his hand up and says, go. You know what I mean? Advantage. So it happens that way as well. He wasn't wrong, in my opinion. It went to VAR like it should have. The players should have played to the whistle. That's what you're told ever since you're a bloody in a school team, that you play to the whistle. And I've been annoyed at Rangers in the past when they've not played to whistle themselves. But yeah, it was a correct decision for me. It was a correct decision for me. I don't see what the big deal is. I really don't. It's not as if it was a decision like what it was like midweek that was absolutely atrocious. The right decision was made. The player went into the back of Dessers and then collapsed. And the funny thing is, that is the exact same scenario as what happened last season against Celtic when Dessers got his goal chopped off. He nicked the ball away from a defender, the defender kicked him, fell on his arse, and then they got the free kick for it. But I suppose when Celtic aren't involved, you maybe actually get the correct decision. But yeah, another thing as well that I'm hearing is transfer news. So we were in for Rrahmani from Romania. Obviously Neil Lennon's his coach, and I think Neil Lennon's got into his head because he said he didn't want to come to Rangers because he didn't want to go to a team outside the top 5 leagues. Yet he has apparently just completed a move to Sparta Prague in a smaller league than us for £4 million. Yet he didn't want to come to us. So I think Neil Lennon's got in his head a wee bit and he said, look, Rangers are in a bad place, it's not where you want to go right now, this, that and this. But the funny thing is, it's going to be that guy that's going to regret it in the end, because we may be going through a transitional period and a bad time, but we're never going to be below Sparta Prague. We're never going to be outclassed or outplayed or anything like that by Sparta Prague, in my opinion. We've played them when we've been not our best before and we've still beat them. So he's made the wrong move, and he'll realise that in years to come when he notices that we start to get further in Europe and stuff like that, and he'll realise that he really shouldn't have listened to that little leprechaun. Honestly, why would you listen to someone from the rival of the other team when you know the hatred between them? And as for Neil Lennon, he's just an immature little cock. He really is. So he didn't want him to go to Rangers for, I think it was about £5 million rumoured at the time, but he'll sell him to a lesser club for less money. That just says Neil Lennon's bias, and to be honest with you, it kind of says what I think of that club, that they've actually let that happen, in my opinion. Because I do not see why Rrahmani would off his own back choose Sparta Prague over Rangers. Why? You get further in Europe with Rangers, you're in a better league with Rangers, you're in further stages of European competition more frequently with Rangers. Rangers are a better team, Rangers have a better history. It's pointless to me why he's made that move. Absolutely pointless. But yep, that's it for today. I'm out and about, so it's just a quick one. I'll probably put up another couple videos through the week or going into the weekend, but we'll wait and see. But please like, comment and subscribe, and thanks very much.